You ever think about how billionaires don't really embody the American dream? Think about it. What is the American dream? And I'm not going to make a judgment call of whether or not that's good, but in the purest sense, the American dream is, okay, you have a house that you own, the white picket fence, all that stuff. You know, you're a business owner, but when you kind of really examine what that means you're part of a community, right? You have that house, so you're family oriented, you're within that space, and you're doing well off, right? Like that's the American dream. But somewhere along the way, we really bastardized that to just be this truly unattainable level of success. And what does that mean, right? So when you look at someone like Billionaires, they have insane mansions, and not just one, but multiple. And you don't really consider that to be local or community oriented. We purport that, oh, they create jobs. Plenty of people can argue, that they don't necessarily. And for like Amazon, right? For every warehouse that goes up, yes, it creates jobs, but also the local pay goes down, proportionally. So it's not like these jobs are that much better. They have yachts, and they don't really seem family oriented and all that. And yet there's still people who will shill for them and say like, hey, we shouldn't tax billionaires and this and that and so forth. And it's just mind-boggling in that sense, where there's still the defending of the American dream, because we all, like, I forget the exact quote, but this idea that we're all unrealized millionaires, and that's why we will defend, the ultra wealthy, because we think like we're just unrealized yet. We're unrealized millionaires, and we're even potential billionaires, and we aspire to that when, statistically, most of us will not get there. But we fight for that because, we've been sold that dream. But the actual true American dream of owning your own home, having a good small local business, being family oriented, being the coach of your kids' little league team or whatever else, like that side is dwindling away, right? And the wealth gap just continues to get worse and worse. I mean, just look at I believe it's called the Gini coefficient, right? It's basically a differential of how much wealth is at the top versus, at the bottom. And it's insane, In fact, it's higher currently than what it was during the French Revolution, when, the French peasants were upset over the whole let them eat cake side of things, right? So maybe we need to redefine what the American dream truly is and how to attain it and get behind that. Because the odd thing is everyone's, in a way, right? Some of it obviously could be rhetoric and is rhetoric, and some of them are using it to their benefit to grift people. But, in the truest spirit, whether Republican, Democrat, Independent, there's that side. Like, we all just want a decent life for ourselves, for our friends, our family, and so forth. And so let's redefine what that American dream is and start to get there. And not do it from a place of fear either, because a lot of this is very fear-based. And when you're fear-based, unfortunately, it creates divide, it creates tension, and it creates decision-making that is not always the wisest. If you found something useful, consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing with friends, and you can explore my films, books, and writing at Svitek.com. And if you want deeper access, direct interaction, and ways to support my creative work, I have a Patreon page. Everything's linked in the description. However you engage, thanks for being a part of it.